Hello.
Hello?
Hi.
All right, are
Um
you gonna record?
uh do you mind? Because
No, I don't care. That's fine.
all right. Um yeah, so you contacted me yesterday, I believe, about the situation. I know I've been provoking you a little bit about it because I've recently got interested in the case as well, but how did you like learn that I was interested? Like
I
you
don't remember the person's name, but he said that because like I gave him like screenshots of me and Gooby's stuff. So then he was like, this was last year, so he was like, we'll make a video like covering you and him and like the DMs, and I'm like, sure. So it's been a year and they haven't,
Hmm.
and they told me that you were like involved in it as well or something. So that's how I knew.
Oh yeah, yeah, no. I wasn't involved. I made a video about Gooby where I investigated him further. And I exposed his whole Discord server and other stuff. But
Yeah, like I tried to give screenshots before, nobody cared anymore, so they didn't want it. Then this year they were interested again, and then I gave them some screenshots, and again they weren't interested anymore to make a video on it. So I
yeah,
don't know what was happening.
yeah, I was hoping by doing this interview that I could like get some insight to everything with you and Gooby. Mostly
Sure.
because if you, I'm pretty sure you know, but I also made a video about Gooby, and I also made a video about you, inherently
Yeah.
talking about the whole Gooby situation. And
Yeah.
I was just curious because back then, this was 3 years ago now, which is crazy.
Like
Um,
2023?
no, it was in here. I think it was 2022, where you made a
Oh.
video about Napkin Nate with Gooby present in the video. Do you remember that?
Oh yeah.
Y-
Yeah, yeah.
yeah. Um, and later on, it came out about Gooby like having like CP and some other stuff. And
Yeah.
I don't. I'm not sure if you remember this, but two guys that I know personally, or not personally, but know, made an interview with you. It was Linguini, and it was also the Dark
Yeah, I
Creeper.
remember them.
Yeah, and inherently back then you defended Gooby on a lot of the
Yeah.
actions that he got exposed for.
Yeah.
Do you still hold that belief?
No. So the reason I defended him back then is because every time I questioned him, like for example in my Discord server, which most drama happens there, anytime someone would come up to me, be like, "Why are you defending Gooby? He does, for example, he has CP or whatever." I would actually ask him, like I'd text him about it, like, "Yo, people are saying this about you. Is it true?" And then he would obviously deny it, but then he would go on a whole rant on why it's not true and how they're doing it for attention. So I took his word for it, and that's why I was defending him back then.
Okay, is that
Because because anytime I was close to believing the people that are telling me Goobies has done like, bad things, Gooby would like he would like rant to me, like send me like a whole rant on why they're wrong and he's right, and I
hmm.
would just end up believing him.
Yeah, I'm guessing that you also knew Gooby a lot more prior to this like whole situation, right? With Napkin 8 and all.
Yeah.
Yeah. Is that also why after the situation happened that you deleted the video with Napkin 8 where Gooby was present in it?
Yeah, because the more people were coming up to me and telling me like he was doing things, the more I got suspicious. So then the more I started texting him about it, like first I texted him about the CP, then I texted him about apparently like someone like I'm not gonna say it because YouTube, but apparently someone like um oofed themselves.
Yeah, yeah, I
Yeah,
covered that as
yeah,
well. No, don't worry about it.
yes,
I'm not necessarily gonna post this on YouTube. It's more for my own like thing where I just want to get a lot of clarification on the case. But there are some other people who are interested in this stuff. So
yeah. If
I
you
pro-
want, you can upload it. I don't mind.
okay, that's fair. Um, right. So I'm guessing that I don't have to question you a lot on the Gooby stuff. Because you've inherently changed what you actually believe now, which is in that's good. I'm not. I'm not necessarily gonna criticize you for that, knowing that you have had a friend for that long and then you got manipulated more per se to believe
We
something that
weren't
wasn't.
really like we weren't really like friends. Like we didn't talk until like I made that one video, my first napkin video. Then he reached out and then we just started like talking about it.
Oh, okay. Um, yeah.
Before the napkin video release, like we didn't like each other.
Mm. But I'm still curious though because you did go like you did go on videos exposing him and saying like 60% of the stuff was false. I understand like where you're coming from where like you're defending your friend, right? But why were you like actively defending him? Like you went on publicly on YouTube videos commenting on them about Gooby.
What video did I comment on?
It was the James Dio video, where he investigated Gooby, where you said 60% of the stuff was false. I also have the original screenshot. I'm pretty sure Dark Creeper also mentioned it to you, but back then you were like saying that a lot of this stuff was out of context and inspect elemented.
Yeah, yeah.
Y-
So that was one of Gooby's rants. Like anytime I would question him about CP or someone oofed themselves or someone was uh the G word, he would go on a rant and I would actually believe it. So then anytime I saw those videos, I would believe Gooby's words and
Oh, so you would
yeah, I just
okay. So you would actively engage in it because you were defending your friend who was falsely accused, like he said.
yeah, yeah, that's what I thought at the time that he was being falsely
Oh,
accused.
okay, okay. I guess that's fair enough. Yeah. Um, I don't know if you remember this because it was a while ago, but
Yeah.
one of my friends who I don't talk to anymore, his name was Afix, but you don't have to remember name. What you inherently he made a video about you, commenting on a lot of stuff that happens on your Discord server. And I'm not
Okay.
sure if he said necessarily that you were a pedophile or if he just said you were weird, but he did make that video, and afterwards you made a I think you made a post on your announcement tabs. I can go back and give you the screenshots if need be, but where you definitely said that you were not a pedophile and any of those rumors were false, and that's fair and all. But I remember afterwards in your that back then that was your most recent video that you had made a little text at the end of the video saying that you were going to leave your channel behind at this date,
Oh.
and then you later blurred it out, like you used the YouTube editor tool to blur it out, and then you made a community post saying that it was an assistant editor mistake. Do you remember that?
Um, I don't think so, no.
No. I can probably send
You know
you it
what video it
after.
was?
No, but I think you actually deleted it afterwards, the video, because I remember checking up on it.
Do you
Uh,
have like a screenshot of it?
y-
Maybe like the video title will tell me.
yeah. I think I have a screenshot of it. It'll probably take me 2 seconds if I have to check it.
Yeah, take your time.
Okay. Then I'll go. I'll quickly check it real quick here. Let me see here. Um. I definitely, yeah, I'm probably gonna have to take it from my own video because I don't have the original screenshot anymore. But I hope that's fine. You just wanted
Oh, I
to,
think I know what you're talking about. I think there was this one time where I put a
yeah,
text at the end of my video. Yeah, okay, so
yeah.
I have multiple channels.
This channel will be abandoned by September 9th. Thanks for your support. The video title was called "The Top 5 Best Limited Vehicles for Trading Roblox Jailbreak."
Yeah, so I was meant to put that for a different channel. So I have like a bunch of other channels, and there was one that I wasn't proud of. So that text was meant to go for that channel, but I accidentally put it for the main channel. So I wasn't supposed to go for the main channel. I was supposed to go for my other channel, which I left today.
Oh, okay.
So that was an editing mistake. That was meant to go for a completely different channel, not for the main channel.
Wait, you have an assistant editor? I just I just
Yeah,
re-
so like yeah, so I edit the videos and then I send it over to my assistant, and then she reviews it, and
Oh,
then
okay.
she uploads the videos to my channels. But I think she didn't see the last bit because that was supposed to go for another channel, which I was gonna abandon.
Hmm.
So that was a mistake on her end. I guess mine as well.
All right. Well, that's yeah, that's fine, but yeah, I'm gonna go to the more stuff that I criticized you for in my video, and
Sure.
it's not inherently saying that like you're a pedophile, quote unquote, right? I've never
Yeah.
said that. The thing is though that I've noticed at the time when I was making the Gooby video, when I looked for your Twitter account, back then you were 18, right? And now you're what, 21 or something like that?
No, no, 20.
Or you're 20. Okay, fair enough.
Yeah.
20. Nice. Um you it's true that you could I say that you're like a prominent figure in the Roblox community? Like a lot of people would know you?
Yeah, sure.
Okay. I yeah. So I'm pretty sure I've also like I'm used a lot of different clips that you where you said inherently like sarcastic edgy jokes about you loving children or like loving 15-year-old girls
Mm-hmm.
and on Twitter, by the way. I got that's where I got the clips from for your own Twitter account. And
Mm-hmm.
I'm pretty sure afterwards, if I'm not wrong, you have deleted those tweets, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. And you also used to have a selfie section on your old Discord server, and you
Yeah.
also did a dating event at the time, and the Discord
Mhm,
server
yeah.
was readily available for anybody that was just 13 plus, right?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. So that's the thing. That was the most I was criticizing you for because a lot of the things you do when you're a popular figure, you should be careful with this kind of stuff, especially when there are like people who are under the age of 18 and you're like involving and engaging with people like this.
Yeah.
And since then you have like corrected yourself, stopped making these types of edgy jokes, deleted some of them as well, and you've also deleted the selfie section. You have a new Discord server, right? It's not the same as the old one.
No, no, it's the exact same as
Oh,
the old
okay.
one. We just made changes.
Okay, fair enough. Fair enough. Um, yeah. So I'm just gonna ask you this before I get into some of the other stuff that I just wanted more clarification on. But
Yeah.
at the time when I was investigating you per se, I asked
Yeah.
you about an interview. Like at first hand, I just asked you blatantly, "Do you want to do an interview on Gooby?" And I'm pretty sure you denied me at the time. This was way after like the interview you initially did with Dark Creeper and Linguini. Uh,
Yeah.
and I'm pretty sure I on 3 instances you muted me, and after each time I asked you if you still want to do the interview, and you still said no each time, and then you banned me after. I'm just curious. At that time, was it more because I was trying to be a nuisance in your eyes, or was it because you genuinely didn't want to like talk about the Gooby stuff?
So I think like it might have been that reason, but at the time I wasn't taking the Gooby stuff serious at all.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah. Like I was kind of taking everything as a joke because I obviously like believed Gooby at the time. So yeah, I didn't take anything like serious back then at all.
Hmm. Okay.
Like even if like the interview thing is still there, like you can kind of tell from my tone like I was not taking any of it seriously.
Yeah, I definitely noticed that a lot of the times when they were like talking to you about this serious stuff, that you would like get sidetracked and talk about something that was happening on your Discord server in the meantime.
Hmm.
Yeah. But the reason why I'm asking a lot about this stuff, like your inherent support of Gooby and the many uncanny statements you made, is also because I noticed a lot of times, and this might be me, but you interacted and engaged with 16-year-olds and 17-year-olds about
Yeah.
some sexual stuff and also some somewhat whatnot, like flirting per se, if you could call it that. And
Sure.
yeah, and is it wrong? Like, did you do this?
When I was 18, yeah.
Yeah. So okay,
But
so,
I don't remember it being sexual.
no, okay. I might have just paraphrased because I remember like it being like you commented on like minors first traps where you like acknowledge
Okay.
it and like you would flirt kind of with it. And
Are
I'm
you
not.
talking about when we had the selfie channel?
Yes, when you and back then there were like people who were posting first traps, oh, per se, and some of them were minors and you were like engaging with it. And first traps per se, I know that it's not inherently sexual, but the intention is sexual. If you get what I
Yeah, I
mean.
get it.
Yeah, it's meant
Yeah,
for
so
sexual.
the reason,
Yeah.
yeah. So the reason we had the selfie channel is because at the time the Discord server wasn't like a Roblox Discord server. Like I hardly advertised it to my channel. At the time it was a community server, so anyone like any ages could join. By any ages I mean at least 16 plus. So it was like a community server, kind of like half of a friend server. So
Ye-
most community servers, like most community Discord servers, they have a selfie channel and it's just for like community engagement
I,
stuff. But
I
now like the server's like not for like friends, and it's an actual like Roblox server. So like we deleted all that stuff, and yeah, we don't have it anymore.
okay. I just want to question you on that. You said 16 plus. Why the 16 plus? Is there a specific reason for it?
We just don't want anyone under the age of 16. Like
Yeah, I get
um
I get that, but
I don't
but
know.
is there a
16
reason
is like
for
the
it?
age of consent here.
Yeah, in Canada is, but they're still they aren't adults. Like there's still like protection laws against people who are under the age of 18 for like
Yeah.
for like authority and abusive manipulation and stuff like that. But I get what you mean by like the age of consent, but why 16 plus if it's inherently about the age of consent, why not just set it to 18 plus to make sure everybody's an adult and there isn't anything going on with minors and adults? Like, sure, legally it's fine, but there's like a moral implication with that, don't you think?
Yeah, so at the time, most of the people that were in there were throughout like 16 to 19. So at the time, we didn't see it as an issue since there wasn't really anyone like crazy in between age gaps.
Ah,
So there
yes.
wasn't like a 21-year-old or something like doing something with a 16-year-old. So
Yeah,
yeah,
okay.
that's why we had it as that, since like it was again like mostly a friends group at the
Mm,
time. The server was only for friends. So everyone that was almost everyone that was in the server, we knew each other.
okay, so it's inherently about age gaps. Is that what you're trying to say? Like,
I mean, yeah, like everyone that was in the server at the time, like we knew like each other. Like it was basically like if you went in the chat, like you knew every person in the chat.
okay, okay. But you also, I'm pretty sure back then when you had your old Discord server that was public, where you set it to 13 plus, which, by the way, it's the same for every Discord server. Never mind. But you hosted a dating event. Isn't
Yeah.
isn't isn't that kind of weird to do when you're a Roblox YouTuber with minor audiences?
Yeah, so that I can explain. Do you remember when there was basically another YouTuber that did a dating event, like basically the exact same as the one I did, except obviously he had his as 18 plus. We also had ours as 18 plus.
Hmm.
So the inspiration for the dating event was from another Roblox YouTuber that did it, and yeah, at the time I just thought it was like it was all right.
Okay, so no, so you're saying nobody under the age of 18 participated in
No,
that?
no, no, literally nobody under the age of 18 participated in that.
Okay, so like
And if
you
someone did join that was like under the age of 18, like we had them kicked out.
oh, okay. Right.
So
Uh
like yeah, so we had like a disc like a VC. It was locked. So anyone that wanted to join, like we made sure they were 18 and then we would drag them in. And then if anyone underage tried to join, they wouldn't be able to because the VC's locked.
mhm. Okay. Um
But
Yeah,
yeah, the inspiration for that event was from another Roblox YouTuber that did it back then.
yeah, okay. Um, so I'm gonna go on a little bit of yeah, I'm just gonna say that how it is. The reason
Sure.
why I got interested in this is because a person has contacted me about you talking with a I believe it's a 13 to 14-year-old girl
Okay.
where you talked about I'm just gonna say it like it is, a Roblox
Yeah.
boba date. And I'm like,
Okay.
and I'm like, and it's weird in and of itself because it's a minor and it's somebody I'm guessing you barely know, and it's more in a sarcastic sense. But you also you said that something along the lines of you're scared to meet this hot, sexy, gorgeous guy, 6'1", beautiful ass man, to inherently in a 13, 14-year old girl. And I have the screenshots here if you want to look at them and if you want to provide context.
I've seen
Uh,
the screenshots here and there.
oh, you have?
Yeah.
Do you know which situation I'm talking about then?
Yeah, yeah, so I can explain it.
This one, right?
See. Yeah, so I can explain that.
Okay.
So that person in the screenshot, we actually have known each other since 2023. So she was in the Discord server and she joined at the time. And at the time, she told everyone that she was she was 16. So everyone believed it and it was all cool, right? And I was 18, like I just turned 18. So like basically like I said, everyone in that Discord server, we were all friends, we knew each other. So then come to find out, some people from over in the Discord server are from my city. So we would all ask to meet up and, do things together, like, I don't know, go out and eat, go to the mall and things like that. So at the time, she told everyone that she was 16. But then I believe in 2024, middle of 2024, no, starting of 2024, or maybe the end of 2023, we like got rid of the selfie stuff and we made the server public and we basically got rid of any adult stuff. So
Hmm.
then the server became a Roblox Discord server. And then around 2024, I don't remember the date, my assistant tells me that she actually lied about her age. So then they banned her. And at the time, I wasn't like paying attention to it. But then obviously these screenshots started to go everywhere and now they look insanely bad.
Yeah, because of the context of her being 13,
Yeah,
14.
yeah. So the screenshot
But
itself, it doesn't have any. Yeah,
yeah, but at the time you thought she was 16 years old. Is that it?
yeah. So she told the entire server she was 16. Like all my friends were talking to her, like thinking she was 16 because that's what she told everyone, and that's how we knew it. Like,
Right.
yeah, that's how we knew it.
Okay. I'm definitely I better understand a lot of the things that went into a lot of the stuff that I criticized you for now.
Yeah,
But I'm still curious as to why you did this that you did. Um I'm gonna be honest. I quit 2 years ago doing this type of stuff.
yeah.
But in late or mid, no, it was late. I think it was late. In December, I believe.
Hmm.
You copyright striked my video criticizing you. For a lot of this stuff, I didn't inherently say that you're a pedophile or anything at the time. I just said that it was not good stuff to do when you inherently have like a Roblox audience that's predominantly minors. Um,
Yeah,
and you copyright strike the video,
yeah.
and I made sure to check, and the section you copyright strike the video for did not inherently break fair use. It was edited, and the video that you presented to the claimant was not present in the segment that I was copyright strike for. I was just curious as to why did you copyright strike the video? Was it inherently because of the video's claims that you did something that was weird, or was it because you genuinely believe that I abused fair use?
So we have like at least for this main channel, I have like a management and they kind of go through and see like what's happening around in the community.
Mm.
So basically to also help me with like what's trending, what's not trending, and then based off that, like I do my research based off what they say, and then I move forward with making whatever content I have to. So they saw your video and they asked me about it. I'm like, no, I don't really mind since the video doesn't prove anything that makes me look bad. But then they kind of suggested it to me like we should take the video down because a lot of children wouldn't actually understand like how this video doesn't actually prove anything and they would immediately assume that you've actually done pedophilia stuff. So then they're like, we should take the video down, it's best for you and whatever whatever. So then I approved it and they took it down.
Okay, when you say that it doesn't inherently prove anything, what do you mean by that? What claims didn't
Well,
I
they
inherently prove?
suggested it doesn't inherently prove anything, like because children would believe like it does prove something since they're easily manipulated and they'll believe it without like any context to anything in the video. But they were suggesting the video doesn't actually like prove anything towards me actually doing anything wrong, except for defending Gooby. But that's about it.
Yeah, and the other weird stuff that you've corrected yourself on.
Yeah.
Okay. I mean, I'm gonna be honest with you. I still, even though like legally there's like an implication with like 16-year-olds and 18-year-olds in Canada specifically because of the age of consent there. Um, I'm not sure how I feel about that, mostly because that
I mean, I get
you
it because like Americans don't really like the fact that like a 16-year-old and 18-year-old can be friends because like 16-year-old is still a minor,
mm,
but at least in Canada, it's normal to talk to a 16-year-old and be friends with one if you're 18. Like at
yeah.
most, if you're like 2 years younger, it's not a big deal here at least.
Yeah, no, I'm not American. That I'm just gonna say that I'm
Yeah,
European.
yeah,
It's
yeah.
a totally different thing, but it's not so much that it's put into context with a lot of the other edgy stuff that you said before. Now that
Yeah.
you've inherently deleted, it just it kind of builds a personality, right? When you joke about something, and then at the same time you kind of do the kind of things that you joke about, it just builds a different kind of narrative than it does if you just joked about it and then did nothing or the other way around, right?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, like inherently
Yeah.
loving 15-year-old girls, which is illegal in Canada because of the age of
Yeah,
consent.
yeah.
That in itself is a weird edgy joke to make. I've
Yeah.
seen people done that, but when you then go and talk with people who are underage and inherently talk with them while make these type of jokes, that was mostly what I criticized you for,
Mm-hmm.
because it's just too weird in the context of what you are. You're a public figure after all, right?
Mm-hmm.
I'm pretty sure
Yeah.
you went to VidCon. Am I wrong?
Yeah.
Yeah, and you met up with a lot of other Roblox YouTubers. Like in that context, it's just a weird thing to do.
Mm-hmm.
Mm.
So I can address the stuff I said before. So even before I turned 18, I used to make like a bunch of edgy jokes. Like I'm pretty sure all of us did. But me, obviously, like when I turned 18, they looked really bad. So the reason I said like stuff like that when I was 18 is because I show speed, right?
Yeah, I do.
Yeah, so he would say like super edgy jokes like that too, like kind of similar to mine. Like I love 15-year-olds. Like there's definitely a clip out there where he said that. So
Mm.
then when I turned 18 and like I was kind of rebranding my channel, at the time when I started streaming kind of more consistently or was trying to, that's kind of where I took it from. Like I didn't actually say it and mean it, obviously, but when I said it, I was kind of copying speed. There's a
Okay.
clip out there where he said it, and like if you like watch that clip and what I said like the exact same thing as he did. And yeah, I was kind of like copying him and his style to see like if people would think like I'm like the Roblox I show speed. But yeah, like being 18 and saying that is kind of weird. I get that.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah. I've definitely. I think I've definitely seen that clip before, and
Yeah, like I know it looks bad, especially as an 18-year-old. So I wasn't thinking of it like that. Like I wasn't like thinking
Yeah.
that it would look bad because my mindset was like, let me see if people think I'm like the Roblox actual speed.
Yeah, okay. Um yeah, but I think that it was also some other stuff because I also had a tweet where I don't remember the exact clip, but I remember it was a kid who was like on Creekcraft stream where he breathed very loudly and it definitely sounded sexually explicit out of context, of course. And you made a sexual joke about it, and he was definitely not even close and remotely close to being 15 or 16 years old. And,
Mhm.
and
Mhm.
it was not mostly that, but it was also the fact that, as I have mentioned now, it's not so much that you make itchy jokes like that. It's more so when you hang around people who are minors and make sexual explicit jokes around them, not
Mhm.
necessarily towards them.
Mhm.
But you do that, and
Mhm.
yeah, in and of itself, I just don't really see you like I don't see people that joke about like wanting or loving 15-year-old girls and then at the same time also talking to them, not having an internal conflict there where they're actually like doing this kind of stuff.
Mhm.
But I understand where you come from, and of course I have never said that it was illegal for you to talk with a 16-year-old about stuff like this. And in the
Yeah.
context where it's like she was underage but you didn't know, that's also fairly fine, and that's inherently fine. But it's more so the fact that you when you get to that age and you have an audience where they're all definitely under the age of consent and they're definitely all minors, you just
Yeah.
can't make stuff like this and just hang around the other people like this
Mhm.
with that in mind, because it's inherently wrong.
Mhm.
Yeah. So I honestly, you definitely clarified a lot of stuff for this, and I'm not sure where I'm standing after this, but I definitely I'm not sure if you noticed, but I have sent a counter notification on that copyright strike
Okay.
via mail. If you wanna allow it to like be re-uploaded, that's fine. I might even if I want to, I might post like a segment on like the comments or something, or like inherently maybe even cut out some parts of the video that may be misrepresented to what I actually believe right now.
Mhm.
But I definitely want the video back up again, and
Mm.
that.
Okay, I see.
Yeah, and because it was inherently an illegal copyright strike. It wasn't because of copyright infringement. It was because of inherently criticism, and that's illegal
Mhm.
because it abuses fair use and the First Amendment and so whatnot.
Yeah,
So
so look, if you want to like criticize me and make videos on it, that's totally okay. But the way the title was shown and then the video being kind of like completely different made me look extremely wrong,
right,
which is why people wanted to take it down in the first place.
I can definitely change the title even inherently if that's what you want.
Yeah, because like the title and thumbnail makes me look like I did some like really vile thing,
Yeah. I can
and
definitely
that's why people.
yeah, I can definitely change that stuff if that's the thing that makes you like if that's what's like inherently causing this. But either way, I it's an illegal copyright strike, and that's why I send a counter notification. And if you want to do it on your own, like where you reinstate it, that's fine. I'll even go out of my way to change the title and like the thumbnail if that's what's it. Uh, but
Sure.
but if you don't, that's also fine. I'm pretty sure YouTube reinstates it by itself. But I definitely have a different perspective than I had before coming into this interview on a lot of stuff, because it was mostly you being a different person now compared to back then, and also having a different perspective on a lot of things that
Yeah.
inherently was just because of like you said, Gooby lied to you.
Yeah.
but
I kind of found out that he lied as well since when I started like getting more suspicious, like I started asking him frequent questions, he kind of ghosted me, and then I find out he left Discord.
I'm actually curious. Do you still have the Gooby DMs? Like
I don't know what his Discord is, but I probably still have him added.
if you want, I'm not saying that you have to do this. If you could send some of like the DMs that you had where he defended himself
Sure.
to me, that would be really great. I just want to see it
I
from a
just don't
different.
know his Discord anymore.
Yeah, but if you have time and you want to do it and send some screenshot, that would be great. You don't have to really do it. It's more so that I want, because the only thing he said in public was basically that it was out of context. Like he didn't even disclose it, other than it being in his YouTube bio and his Twitter bio. That's it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I have some screenshots on my phone that I can send. I just can't find his Discord anymore. I don't know where it's at
I
or
mean,
what his Discord is right now.
what's the
This
DMs that
these
you?
screenshot
Yeah.
Yeah, these screenshots I took like let me see. I took these I think 3 months ago.
Okay. And those is those are from back then, or is it more
Yeah,
recently?
those are all from back then.
Okay. All right. And that's
So as you
Gooby.
can see, like I text him like, "Yo, people are texting me about you being pedo," and then he would go on a full rant on why he's not, and then like the way he would say it would kind of like make me believe it.
All right, that's okay. I'm gonna definitely gonna take a look at this, but I've you've basically answered all my questions, and I've definitely got a different perspective on it. As I said, I'm not active in the community anymore, so I'm probably not gonna post another video about everything. But I'm definitely gonna redirect all of the information that I got from this interview to somebody who's actively doing their own investigation on this, and they can have a whole different perspective than mine. So that there's that.
Yeah,
I'm
yeah,
not, and if I get the time, I might post this video on my second channel, uh, just so some other people can get clarification on this, and I could post like a community post or like make a comment on the top of my video linking to this interview if that would have to be what I need to do for you to inherently be okay with that video still being up, even though it was illegal copyright strike. But yeah, I get that. I'll definitely
yeah.
change.
Sure.
Okay. All right. I don't really have anything else to say. I'm to me you sound completely like fine that you changed and you were just very edgy and unserious back then about a lot of
Yeah,
stuff, including like the Gooby stuff and also the edgy jokes that you made, and I'm guessing that you don't engage with people like this anymore like you used to do.
yeah,
Okay.
yeah. No, now I'm like more careful with what I say, especially in my Discord server.
Hmm.
Um, yeah. I mean, I definitely don't talk to a 16-year-old now. I'm like 20. I can't.
Yeah, that okay. If you talk to a 16-year
Yeah,
old
that would be
now,
crazy.
that would be very weird, even if it's age of
Yeah, yeah.
consent.
That would actually be crazy if I still did.
Yeah, I inherently understand age gaps. Like that's fine. Like I also said, I believe I said in my video that if you turned 18 and you were talking to a 16-year-old, that wouldn't be inherently bad. Like the exact same situation that you had. It was just more.
Yeah,
It was just more in the grand scheme of things with all the other stuff that you said that I criticized you for. So
yeah.
it made you look really bad.
Yeah, the only thing right now that makes me look bad is the screenshot you sent of me and the person, but I'm not really worried about it since there's definitely context that could be said on it.
Hmm.
So I'm not like actually worried on it.
Yeah.
Like I have people that can back me up for it. Like he actually did not know she was 13.
Yeah. Also, I believe that these screenshots here isn't also the full one. I believe that I also have those original screenshots, like with the all the images and stuff of her going to Toronto as well with me. Like I don't know where they are, but they definitely are on my like computer.
I don't know if she lied about this too, but she said she lives in Toronto.
I don't think she said she lived in Toronto, and the screenshot it sounded like she was going to
No, not in
Toronto.
the screenshot, but like whenever she was in her Discord server, she would say it.
Oh, okay. Well, yeah, there's that, I guess. But
Yeah.
honestly, I don't inherently see anything wrong with anything now. It's more so it was kind of weird back then, but we've cleared that up, so that's fine. Wow. Okay.
Yeah.
You said you got 20 minutes, but this became 40 minutes instead. So that's that.
Yeah, yeah. It became a little bit long. I do need to go in 5 minutes though, since I have to record with someone.
Okay, that's fine. You can definitely go. Why? May I ask you this? Why were you flying out tomorrow?
Um, I have um I have a business trip and I'm gonna be doing stuff for Twitch and YouTube.
Oh, okay, that's fine. Yeah. Okay. Well, if I
You
get
can
any
still text me if you yeah, if you need anything, you can still text me before October 13th.
before, got it
Yeah, before October 13th, if you need anything, you can text me, and then after that, I'm gonna be like off Discord
for a
for a
while.
bit.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah, and until probably like November,
Yeah.
since I'll be over there for a while.
If I need additional context, I'll definitely text you to ask about it. So yeah.
Yep, sure.
All right. Well, thank you for the interview, even though it took 3 years to do it, but thank you.
Thank you. Yeah,
And
of course.
yeah, that's that. Thank
Yep.
you.
Have a good day.
Have a good
Yep.
day.